you don't expect to find in the heart of an industrial region. Look, I am standing in front of this huge building, as you can see behind me, and trust me, this is the only one kind in Poland which has. This is the entrance. Good morning guys, Dzień dobry, how are you doing? I hope all of you are good and healthy. So today I'm going to explore a magnificent city also in southern Poland called Tychy. Some of you have heard about this town, but trust me, this town is not just about a town which was created for workers. It's much more than that. Today I'm going to explore the city like never before and will share with you all these mysterious places and the beautiful, unique structures that you've never seen before. Stay tuned with me and let's go. Need a quick city reset? Welcome to Park Północny. It's basically his backyard, and man, it is lush. Between the endless winding trails and those towering trees, it's the ultimate spot to just breathe. If you're looking for a nature fix without actually leaving the town, this is your winner. Before this theater or anything ever existed in Tychy, there was this thing. This is the church of Saint Mary Magdalena. It was told that this church was built over 700 years ago, and it is one of the iconic landmark and the oldest building in the city. Have a look. Just imagine this. The structure standing in front of you was built in 15th century. While the kings and empires were rising and falling, this church was the steady heartbeat of Tychy. It is the oldest witness to everything we are seeing today. Just check out this architecture. You are looking at a mix of history. It has the original Gothic roots, later the Baroque touches. This church right here survived wars, which replaced later on the entire region. But this church also represents the ultimate resilience of the city of Tychy. So, while you are visiting the Teatr Mały in Tychy, this is a must visit place as well. This place is just exactly opposite of Teatr Mały, and from this church you can have a view of the Rynek. As you can see, this is a cemetery in front of you, and there you can have a view of the Rynek, because this church is on the top of a hill. Isn't it amazing? Now let's go and I will show you inside the church and the architecture. Step inside the oldest church in Tychy. This Baroque interior is absolutely stunning, and the piece inside here is just next level. So this is the thing about the Silesian churches. There is a specific silence inside the church. This is just not a landmark. It's a place where the workers from the breweries and from the Manor came here to find peace, to pray for centuries. Before we go, have a look, final look at this church. Now, let's go to our next destination. May God bless us all. Friends, do you remember this building And the style of this building, you are right, we saw the same kind of buildings in Nikishoriec, Katowice. And this particular building was made on 1904. Basically, this entire area were made for the workers, production workers, miners, brewery worker. So you can see this kind of old landmark buildings everywhere in the region. Now we are at the lake Paprocany. This is the most visited and famous spot in the city of Tychy. This is called the green heart of the city. There is the irony here. 300 years ago, this place wasn't just for poetry or sunset walk. It was a workspace. The Prominence princess dug this out to serve the ironworks. It was born from fire and industry. But look at it now. Is the city's green heart is proof that the nature is patient. If we give it a little space and a lot of respect, it turns out that industrial history can become a masterpiece. It's a reminder that even busiest lives needs a reservoir like this and stay balanced. You know, I have visited a lot of cities, a lot of busy areas, but whenever I visit this lake, whenever I see the sunlight hits the lake water, you see the families laughing, couple holding hands, and people just being silent. That makes me wonder what is in the air of Paprocany. So when the world gets too loud in the city of Tychy, people visit here, the lake of Paprocany, to find peace, to find calm, and of course, to find the charm. So when you are coming to Silesia, especially the city of Tychy, you must visit this place. You should sit one of these benches across the lake and take some time for yourself. Breathe and enjoy the nature. Just look how greenery meets the water. For some time, when you sit on one of these benches, look to this lake. Trust me, you will forget your problems at least for some time. This lake always gives me the mental peace when I'm tired and burned out from the city life, daily responsibilities. This is the place where I come to take some fresh air. I'll show you how and where people come here to relax and have some party time. So basically this place is a real vibe check. By the way, this word vibe check I learned from Gen Z, and when this Gen Z come to my mind, I believe that they're one of the most creative generations. They're talented. I love their slangs. I'm trying to learn. It's very hard, but still trying to learn. So yeah, they're creative, lovable, and easy to go with. And we, as in millennials, we are also doing good. You know, feeling like 60 in our 30s, extremely tired or confused, and got caught up between these two generations, because ahead of us is Generation Z, who are extremely modern, relaxed, and behind us it was old is gold. So yeah, we are getting there, we are managing. Also, if you are visiting this lake in winter, this lake is about 70 to 80% is frozen. This lake is always beautiful, and now it's a springtime, so it creates the magical vibe. As you can see, this is the forest walk. You have a walking path, and the other side is the lake. We have the dock in front of us, where you can walk straight to the lake. Just look how beautiful and elegant this place is. Miles of water, birds, nature, and you just walking to the edge. People also use this docking area for photo shoots, pre-bridal photo shoots especially. Just have a look. This area, as you can see, this area is so-called beach. Locals come here for relaxation, especially in summer, to get tanning, bit sunburn. It's kind of cool that I'm the only one in this place right now, because usually this place is full with people. Now we are going to walk in this path, which you can see that it ends to the other part of the lake, and at the end of this path there is a coffee shop. They make really good coffee, and especially the pumpkin latte, because I tried it. And of course you can go for some desserts as well. Just look how magnificent and how magical this place looks when you are alone walking on the path of the coffee shop. Well, you can also have beer and some other drinks over here as well. Just look at this. This is the kind of stillness you don't expect to find in the heart of an industrial region. Just a walk away. This is an international award winner. Architects designed this to follow the natural curves of the shore, creating spots for people to sit and relax, and they can actually touch the water. Now I will walk through the park that you saw in front of the lake, and we'll show you around. Stay tuned, because end of this walk there's a huge unexpected surprise is waiting. Stay tuned. So now I'm in the park, and you will see that around this park is a quite happening place, because they have this children's playground in front of me. There is a basketball court over there. That one is a basketball court. As I said, the people come here to chill, relax. So the park was designed accordingly. If you're coming with a family, with your small kids, they will never get bored here, because this children park is quite assembled with stuff that they like. When you think of Poland, especially the Polish cities, you think of greenery, forests, park, lake, of course, charm, and is calm everywhere. But what you and me definitely do not expect is a pyramid in the middle of a city. Now let me present to you one of the most iconic building in the city, and of course in the region, the pyramid of Tychy. What you can see in front of me, this place is called Hotel Pyramid. This place was not just built for looks, it was the vision of a famous naturopath who believed that the specific spot in Tychy sits on a powerful earth chakra, a source of intense natural energy. The entire building is aligned perfectly with the north-south axis, just like the original in Egypt. And at the very top of this pyramid, there is a glass cap. It's called pyramidon. They say if you sit under it, it can balance your mind and even help to heal your body. Now, whether you are a believer in pyramid power or total skeptic, you have to admit the ambition behind this place was incredible. So tell me guys, would you like to stay one night in a pyramid made of glasses and which is situated in between wild nature and in front of the most famous lake of the city? Let me know in the comments below. After walking through the lake, which was a beautiful walk though in the morning, it's very natural to feel hungry, and which I am right now. So what I'm going to do? There is very good burger shop, or I can say a fast food shop. They basically make burgers and bagels. I am going there to try one of their signature bagels, and of course I'm going to share it with you.
Next stop, the cultural heartbeat of the city. We are at Teatr Mały. While it might be small by name, but it has huge impact. From the local festivals to the top tier drama, this is where the Tychy's creative energy lies. If you're a fan of mid-century architecture and the arts, you cannot skip this spot. Now, if you want to know where the locals hang out, follow me to the Plac Baczyńskiego. This is easily the liveliest square in Tychy. Whether you are here for the dancing fountains, or a quick espresso at one of the cafes, or just to soak in that classic European plaza vibe, is the perfect place to recharge. It's cozy, it's vibrant, and honestly, it's the soul of the city's social scene.
Alright guys, so that was Rynek, or you can say the main market square in Tychy. Okay, so let's talk about how you can visit this place. This city Tychy. So this is very close to the city Katowice that you saw in my last video. You can just take a train. It's 20 minutes of journey and you are here in Tychy. This place is not expensive, so if you want to come here, have some party, or if you want to go through the market square to chill for some time, it's very affordable. I will recommend you, if you would like to visit Tychy, you can come of course any day in the week, but it will be great if you can visit here around weekends, because mostly shops are open. You can meet the locals, you can have some local vibe. Especially another famous spot in Tychy, this place is one of the most happening place in Tychy, especially during Wednesday and Saturdays, because this is a farmers market. So farmers and sellers coming from entire region in these 2 days to sell their products. So you get fresh vegetables, fruits, other dairy products, meat, or daily house stuff. This entire place that you see right now, this comes under famous Tychy beer called Tyskie. But this is not only this area, because it's a huge brewery area. I will come to that later. For now, I would like to show you a very iconic place in Tychy, which is existing here from last 1620s, about 500 years. Let's go. If you like my video, if you enjoy my tour, please support me. And by support I mean please subscribe my channel It always motivates me to explore new places, share information with you about the places, finding the hidden gems.
Just when you think this place is all about beer, boom, a manor. We are at the Zamek Myśliwski. Sitting pretty right in front of the brewery, it was one of the royal hideaway for the princess of Plac. And honestly, is the ultimate photogenic contrast to all that industry history. Talk about a grand entrance.
Now we're gonna see some interesting part at this point of the video, and we're gonna show you the Tyskie Brewery. So this brewery is 400 years old. As you can see, old buildings, and in front of me a motorcycle with this design. Of course, you can understand that this is quite old. Entire area is unique because this place you see is really from the 15th century. And now in front of me, this is a small area where people come for enjoying. Interesting part is that they have a museum of beer. Just look at this glass room. This is all Tyskie bottles. Look at this design. How amazing. Have a look. It's crazy that you are walking into a century-old building and they literally have an entire museum about this place. Now, what you are going to see is gonna blow your mind. Let's see. Alright guys, I am pretty sure that you guys have been to bars, pubs and different places where you drink. But tell me honestly, how many of you entered in a bar inside a beer factory through a door or through a building which is 400 years old? I am going to take you through this door, underground bar, directly under the museum, where you can sit, relax, and have a fresh beer being produced in the company and directly to your glass. This is the door, and as you can see, this is the entrance of this bar or the pub below. Just look at this. Insane.
Alright, the tour is over, and now for the best part, the pub at the Tyskie Brewery. Just look at the perfect golden beer pouring right from the tap. The vibe in here is so much fun. It's full of locals and visitors cheering and talking together. Whether you are a huge beer fan, tasting every flavor, or you just want a cool, historic place to relax with friends, this bar is perfect. Na zdrowie!
So yes guys, if you are a beer lover and you want to taste the fresh grain, you must visit this place. See you here. And one important thing guys, if you are traveling in the city, you can always rent these bikes through the app. These bikes are provided by Transport Gazem, and this is quite comfortable, which gives you the freedom of riding through the city. Alright guys, welcome to another day in the city of Tychy, and today we are starting with this place, Tyckie Brewery. As you can see and look at the design, this is an unique design in the city area, which is just beside the Tychy main station. As I told you, this place called Brewery Tyckie, and there is some historical photos over here. Do you see the structure hanging over here? You will see some structures like this in Tychy as well. I hope you remember we saw similar structure in Katowice, in Mariacka Street, where a statue like this was hanging on a wire in between two buildings. What is our objective today? To come here, to show you this place, because this place for me feels like very unique, and of course to go to an art gallery which is very famous in Tychy and in this region, which is called Tichauer Museum. It's just over there. Just look at this old structure over here. This one, as you can see, this building over there, which is a restaurant. Here is another structure hanging. Look closely. In front of the logo in Tichauer Museum. And there is one lady with a dolphin hanging over the wire. So yes, as I told you before, this city Tychy might be small but unique in many ways. However, today we are going to discover some places that you're gonna see. They're very interesting, and one of the place I'm gonna show you today is only one in Poland. Stay with me. Before we move to the museum, I want you to see a structure that many of you are going to recognize and will be surprised. What is it doing here? Look, the famous red phone booth from London. Inside you have the card from Tichauer Museum. Residents of this city doesn't have to go London to take a photo with this iconic red phone booth. They can do this in Tychy. How amazing is it? Okay, let's go to the museum now. We are entering the Tichauer Museum in Tychy. You will see some beautiful and unique art collection if you come to this museum. Usually it's closed on Mondays, but you can come here other days in a week and experience this modern art gallery, which is one of a kind in the city and in the region. But honestly, the Polish artists always amaze me with their talent. The way they make the painting, the way they choose the color, and the way they choose the ambience or context of these paintings. So now we are at the first floor, and here there is some more arts. If you want to buy these paintings, they always have the price tag over here. For example, this painting size is 40 by 30 centimeter and the price is 7,800 zloty. It's magnificent art. Just imagine that how expensive it is, painting, 21,100 zloty. And from the museum, You have a great view outside. Yes, so if you want to explore this entire facility and discover more arts in various forms, you can come here. The entrance fee is 45 zloty for one person. For seniors and students, they have a discount, and in this case, the tickets will be around 35 zloty per person. Kids under 6 years old are completely for free, and if you come with a group of people, 10 people, you can pay 25 zloty each. In my opinion, Polish artists are one of the best in the world because of their thinking and because of their mindset when they make an art. This is a very scenic park. As you can see, greenery, hill, that's not all. I'm going to show you. Very brings benefit to the health. So what you see in front of me is called Pensinia Sorankova, or Tychy Brewery Graduation Tower. This was opened in 2017.
Now, time for a deep breath at the Salt Graduation Tower. Locals love relaxing here because the salty mist is super healthy for your lungs and allergies. The coolest part, its three-wing design is shaped exactly like Tychy City Hall. Is the perfect healthy escape.
You saw it, right? So now you have an idea that Polish cities never fail to surprise us. You have park, you have health beneficial Sorankove, and you have a church. Take care of your health, in the same time you can take care of your spirituality. What a beautiful combination. Let's go to our next location. Poland is not all about gray and black shades of the nature. It has lots of different shades of color. Green, you need to have a good eye to see it. Alright guys, now I'll show you one of the most happening places in Tychy. As you can see in front of you, this is Tychy Stadium. This stadium might look very quiet now, but trust me, when there is a football match, the same stadium turns into an energetic powerhouse. And this is the logo for the home team of Tychy, GKS, or in English you can say GKS Tychy. So yeah, if you are a fan of football, definitely you should experience one football match over here. It's quite huge stadium. Alright guys, so on the way of our next location, I see this water fountain. Our last location, which is Wodny Park Tychy. As you can see in front of me, this huge modern building. This is one of the most popular water park in entire Silesia region. Unfortunately, I can't go inside today because right now it's closed. Just some facts about this park is that it was opened around 2018, and this is known for being one of the most modern aquatic complexes in Poland. This is not just a swimming pool, it's a full package of entertainment and wellness center. Inside they have indoor and outdoor pools, jacuzzis, wellness center, sport fitness or water sport machines, and also they have a huge sauna. inside. You can come here with family, and you can also come here for your personal entertainment. Just look at this building, how big it is. And another information about this park, this is only one in entire Poland who use the complete renewable energy to run this park. And another interesting fact is that in this particular aquatic park, you have a beer bath. So that means that you are taking a bath in a huge beer jacuzzi, and the beer is being produced right in the same place. So I'm not giving you these facts read in internet. I'm telling you this fact with my personal experience, because I by myself come here time to time to relax and chill. And I can tell you that if you are in this region or if you're in Tychy, this is a must visit place. Thank you. Alright guys, so that will be all for today in our Tychy video. Thank you so much for joining me in this amazing city tour. I hope that I was able to show you as much as possible. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and see you soon in my next video. Until then, do zobaczenia. Take care. Bye bye.